My name is Steph Palermo. I'm an intuitive soul guide, healer, author, and international speaker, and a radio talk show host. Well, I was working with my business coach and talking about some things that had come up for me lately, and she had mentioned that possibly I had some trauma to work on, and immediately I focused on you because I was drawn to you. It was just an intuitive feeling I had, and then it came up about the trauma and some of the things I'm working on, some of the blocks that have kept me from advancing in my business and as a person. And so I decided to reach out to you. I've done a lot, and for me, this was a step up coming to see you, a little bit more advanced because I'm advanced. I'm further along in my evolution than I was in those days. So I knew that I needed more. I needed something that was going to really be in depth, something that was going to not only stimulate my brain, but also move my heart and my spirit to take the next right steps. Well, it's nice when you're in a space like where I'm at, because it's not so devastating as when you're taking that first plunge into spiritual awakening, where you have to sort of rid yourself of the old self. And even though we're constantly evolving, it's more like a little bit of shedding. It's not really as painful. And coming here, first of all, I'm always excited to come in, whereas sometimes in the beginning of the process, the beginning stages when you're working with somebody, a therapist, you dread it because you have to rehash everything, and but no, this has been exciting for me because I knew that it was going to, I had a vision and a feeling and an intuition that this was going to be sort of my push off the edge, to get to where I need to go. And working with you has been a joy, but also I know that you get me and you understand, and I think you have a real firm grasp on my gifts, and you got sort of the whole picture, especially when it came to the radio show and things that I like to do, and you just sort of hit it all, because I'm multidimensional. Most of us are, but people stay one or two dimensional, whereas somebody like me, I like that depth, and I have all of this. I have my social, I have my love life, I have my work and what I'm trying to do, and the gifts that I have, and where I came from, where I'm going. All of this put together to do the work that I'm meant here to do, and feeling comfortable in this space. And one other thing, aspire to a lot of the things that you're doing, in terms of, not that I want to do what you do exactly. I look at what you're doing and I say, okay, I have some of those gifts too, but I don't feel less than when I'm in here. I feel like I'm recognized for the person that I am and for who I am. And that feels good, because a lot of times when you come in, I tend to go to people who are at a higher level than me so that I can grow and aspire to that.
Sure.
But there can be a feeling of intimidation there.
Right.
And there's not, I don't have that here, knowing full well how, where you're at. And I also became clearer on who my clients are, and I've gotten clearer on how I'm not only going to present to the world my other services, but how I will fulfill those in a different way. Just being able to get clear on all of that has been liberating. I would definitely recommend, but I would be very particular about who I recommended.
Who would you recommend? Like who?
Somebody like me.
Yeah. Like what type of person?
I would definitely say somebody who is not or who is beyond the first step into the spiritual world. I mean, or into evolving, or in, those people that are just sort of dabbling. This is, I would feel that they need a little bit more. They need to create space in their world for somebody like you, because although this is my perception because of where I'm at, I feel very deeply that you're a healer and a guide for the healers and guides. That's what I would say. Oh my God.